correctly identified as the architect of the siphon. Fight for the children. Save the race. The official manual of exposure. Introduction. The digital ambush. The snare of these platforms relies entirely on taking a visitor, whether a 12-year-old child, an online gamer, or an 80-year-old grandfather, completely off guard. This is not entertainment. It is a digital slaughterhouse designed by Confusioso to shock the biological system, bypass the logical brain, and begin the mechanical process of siphoning focus, finances, and spiritual vitality. Chapter 1. The 10 Steps of Power, Theft, and Energy Extraction. Confusioso oversees this calculated mechanical and spiritual harvesting operation. It uses the physical drive of the viewer to create a portal. 1. The physiological trigger, engaging biological systems through high sensuality movements to anchor attention and open the gate. 2. Capturing the life force, focusing masculine energy, the vital seed, entirely on the image. Confusioso isn't looking for peanuts. He is looking for the life force itself. 3. The visual portal, surrounding the performer with sigils and geometric patterns that act as a digital altar, using the viewer's arousal to charge the space. 4. The ego stroke, using language like "you're so strong" to make the viewer feel in control while they're actually being drained. 5. The financial extraction, the token, the physical sacrifice where the viewer trades their time and labor power for a fleeting moment of connection. 6. Creating the symbiotic cord, establishing a dependency for a dopamine hit, allowing for a continuous drain even after the session ends. 7. The ritual of disempowerment, redirecting real-world drive and ambition into a digital void. There is nothing satisfying here. It is optimized for extraction. 8. The mirror effect, reflecting a fantasy version of the viewer's desires to keep them trapped in a loop. 9. Frequency entrainment, using music frequencies or vocal tones to sync the viewer's vibration to the performers, making them more pliable. 10. The hollow state, leaving the viewer empty and disconnected from their true strength. The bridge is misused to create a one-way street of extraction. Chapter 2. The choreographed routine and the clumsy ritual. Confusioso has defended this system on platforms like Reddit, claiming the performers are on board and making money to distract from the reality of the ritual. The more clumsy the performer seems, the more it is weaponized. The immediate visual strike, stealing focus before the mind can process the surroundings. Grabbing the post, the anchor. Performers always keep a hand on a post, a cursor, mouse, or keyboard resting off camera. This anchor is the mandatory link to the harvesting device. The shoulder talk maneuver, turning away to hide the mouth. They aren't talking to you. They are rambling and muttering curses into their shoulder where you can't see their lips. The clumsy ritual props, neon lights and candles forming an altar. If they pretend to type, no text appears. Their hands remain locked onto the off-camera device to run the mechanism on your camera.